Well, I'm shocked. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We had an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms don't mind. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, if you tell along, we are together. Yes.
What am I shocked by, you might ask? Well, it's that Funko allowed announcements to occur over the weekend, Sunday included. This is something I don't think they have ever done.
I don't recall it ever being done, but I feel like I'm wrong for some reason.
No, I don't remember them ever doing this. I remember them doing sort of like a 4-day sort of event over a week. So you'll get all sorts of stuff on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or a Friday. Never has it bled into the weekend. My question is, did Funko not know what they were going to be dropping? Was there some sort of delay somewhere? Did something happen with their marketing? This is really weird to me.
It is weird.
And I know we can only develop conspiracy theories here, and we can only discuss like what we're seeing, but something just does not feel right to me. And the reason why we're making this video is, one, to discuss the upcoming exclusives, and two, to make it known right now that this might be something really weird, and we'll understand why it's so weird in the future.
Okay.
So this is a bookmark on that situation. I don't know why Funko would take so long to announce this stuff. Maybe it's because Funnel the Run's happening and they're overwhelmed with the amount that's happening right now.
Maybe.
I don't know. Because Funko not only announced San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, but they also announced the Funnel the Run exclusives as well, sort of beside it over the last week. I would imagine that they would announce the Funnel the Run exclusives way far in the past because you're getting people prepared for when the bus shows up in their hometown. But people had been posting photos for the past couple of weeks because they found them at Walmart. So it's like Funko is way behind, like behind their marketing, which is why leaks now are just rampant. People can just do whatever they want to do now. We can just say whatever we want to say now, which I'm actually okay with. I think leaks are going to help Funko in the long run because these specific Funko exclusives for SCCC and Funnel the Run are just not that great. And I hate to be a negative Nancy and tell you how horrible everything is all the time, but truthfully, the way that I see it is that we have to talk about Funko being great when they're great and also talk about Funko when they're bad. Because if we just sit around and we them all the time, constantly, we're just accepting everything, including the crap. And I don't accept the crap. I think the crap needs to be talked about because it's a very important component to this whole thing. Every once in a while, a company like Funko will stumble, but they're stumbling on a regular basis now, and there has to be a reason for that. These SCCC exclusives are a disaster.
Well, I feel like part of that is them downsizing because we're not getting the 50, 60, 70 exclusives like we have in the past.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. I consider that a positive.
But listen, we were overwhelmed with stuff and there was so much more stuff, therefore you found more that you liked.
True.
Where when there's a less percentage of things, you might like the same percentage that you did before, but it's less items because it's
condensed.
A less amount of total items.
They
Does that make
condense
sense?
the amount of drops, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, this whole thing's a bit convoluted, but do you want to talk about what they have announced?
We actually discussed the SDCC Day 1 exclusive announcements. We haven't talked about the rest of the days. Funko is literally announcing right up against SDCC. Typically, they do it weeks in advance. This time, they decided to wait till the very last minute. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, that is weird. I mean, it is so weird. Everything they're doing is so weird. To include that bus driving around and offering slim to nothing that people want, and it's basically turned into a show for flippers. That's all it is. It's people buying up the boxes in hopes that they can flip the boxes and make some money, but people don't give a shit about the box.
So what we are going to start with are Friday's announcements for SCCC, and the first one they came out with was the SCCC Toucan and Freddy as Toucan, which I have to say, I love the Freddy's toucan. The toucan, I would want that if I went to SCCC, but since I'm not at SCCC, I couldn't really care less.
Meh.
Or if I had a pet toucan, I'd be into it, you know?
Do people actually have pet toucans?
They're really expensive.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then they have a toucan loungefly. Not into that at all. If I went to SCCC, I would be so down.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's like a souvenir type thing for me. So then something that caught my eye was the Powerpuff Girls Diamond Edition 3-pack.
Oh, they're Diamond Edition.
Yes.
I thought they were metallic. I didn't even look close enough to find out that they were Diamond
Yeah,
Edition.
so they're Diamond Edition and I absolutely love them. However,
They're great looking, actually.
they are. I love the Powerpuff Girls. It's such a fantastic show. They translate so well into pop form. I love that their stands like coordinate with the color of their like flying energy because
love that.
It's just the perfect touch. Problem is, we have seen that this is a 1,000 piece exclusive.
Wow. Okay, I like that. That's awesome.
But there are also pictures going around that this has a shared sticker.
So I think Funko is basically saying across the board, accept any sticker that we throw on these Funko Pops because it's not going to be accurate. Yeah, it's not accurate.
That's what I was going to say. Or there's a placeholder, supposedly, I heard that there's a placeholder for the Powerpuff Girls 3-pack online.
Oh my god.
So if that's the case and it really is 1,000 pieces, they're probably going to put up like 200 online.
Oh my god. Funko, you
Like,
should
what
have
even
kept
is the
this
point?
as the convention exclusive
Yeah.
and not touched Funko.com.
Yeah. Now-
this is going to be a disaster.
This is all like weird, like rumory things. Like we won't know, I don't think, until the time actually comes. On their Funko social media, it doesn't even say 1,000 pieces. It just says San Diego Comic-Con Limited. So I don't know what's up with that 3-pack. However, what I have noticed is that everybody seems to want it, but I believe that not everybody is a Powerpuff Girls fan. I think that they're interested in it because it's a low count figure.
Of course.
Like, I have seen so many people asking for help for these. So many
Oh my
people.
god, of course. People come out of the woodwork when they see a limited number. It's
Yes.
just how it is. And that's the excitement of all this
I
stuff.
wonder, though, if it's not 1,000 pieces, if those people will still go after it. Like, that's my question.
Probably not. And you know, that was proven a long time ago with the
With
Mickey Mouse soda.
Vampire, yep.
Yeah, where originally it had 1,500 count, but
On
it
the
turned out to be
glams.
15,000.
Yes, and everyone was canceling their Mickey as Vampire soda orders when they found out it wasn't 1,500 pieces, it was 15,000 pieces. Next up is Barry Allen, who's being like electrified.
So apparently he is, somebody commented the other day, because we talked about this Funko Pop already. I don't know why he's popping back up.
I think it was a leak.
Was it a leak that we were
think.
discussing? I don't remember, but like he's time traveling or something's happening.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cool looking pop. I would never guess that that's the Flash.
Who
Maybe
cares?
if I saw the movie, I would understand
Not
it
a
better.
fan of that one at all.
Then there is Bizarro Superman.
Bizarro
yeah.
Superman, there was another Bizarro Superman in the past, and people are now going back and forth of which one is the best looking one. The original one, I like the haircut a lot more.
Oh yeah, the original one, I like his haircut.
He's got like a
better.
haircut like the Incredible Hulk in the original one.
Yeah, it's very like PC and
Yeah.
sort of ruffled, where this one, it looks like he has
It's like
like
a crew cut or something.
it looks like a flat top.
Or a flat top, yeah, exactly. It's very 90s.
Then there's a 5-inch Snoop Dogg gold.
God, come on with the gold. They just need to stop.
Yeah.
They just need to stop. These gold things are not selling. I've talked to so many sellers of these things, they cannot get rid of them. Nobody wants
Yeah.
this. Now, there might be people out there who like this because it's Snoop Dogg, but I'd much rather have a Funko Pop of Snoop Dogg, not a
Me
stupid
too.
gold figure.
Then we have Alina Starkov.
From Shadow and Bone? Yeah, so the Netflix series, I don't know anything about
I
her.
don't either. Let's
Yeah.
see. Alina Starkov. I mean, I don't really care. Maybe if I watched a show, I would care. Then on Saturday, they kicked it off with 2 Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, are we done with Jimi Hendrix already? For crying out loud. It's like the same thing over and over. And then they made a blacklight one.
Yeah, so we're getting 2 Jimi Hendrix. We have a regular one and we have a black light one. Yeah, I don't care.
They must have a limited license with this, and they're trying to kick out as many as they can or something. Because
my
why
guess.
would you make so many Jimi Hendrix? I mean, everybody loves Jimi Hendrix. I mean, for the most part. Jimi Hendrix was an amazing guitarist. He was an amazing performer. But this many Jimi Hendrix? I mean, can we stop already? This is such a a mediocre San Diego Comic-Con drop.
I'm not into this at all. When Funko gets their hands on something, they overdo
They beat it like a dead horse. They do it with everything.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, it is a cool looking pop, but the fact that we're getting 2 of the same character in one convention where it's not like we have the 70 exclusives is too much. Then we have the Question.
Right, without the face on.
Which is amazing.
It's a
I
really
love that
great
pop.
looking Funko Pop, and at first I thought that was a Dick Tracy character.
Me too. Trigon.
Yeah, so Trigon's really cool looking. And apparently there was an OG Trigon Funko Pop. It was from the cartoon series Teen Titans.
Yes, Teen Titans.
The original one. So now they're making more of a comic accurate one, I guess. The Teen Titan one looks great too. Like, I like the design of it, but this new figure is pretty awesome.
The Teen Titan one's fine.
I like how cartoony they look.
Yeah, but this one is like menacing. He looks like a wrestler though. Like,
he does look like a wrestler.
Weird,
yes,
like,
he does.
outfit on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you down, brother.
Okay. Then we have Talia al Ghul from Batman.
Yeah, so that's
fine.
Ra's al Ghul's daughter. She's a villain to Batman.
Okay, she's really pretty. I have to say that.
It's
at
a
least
Funko
in pop.
Pop. What do you mean she's really pretty?
Form. I like her like flowy hair. I like her perfect eyebrows and her pretty little eyelashes.
Sure.
I think this is a really cute pop.
Okay.
I don't care about it. Then Funko said F it.
Yeah, this one I don't understand. It's Bugs Bunny as Fred Flintstone. I don't know where this derives from.
I don't either.
Is this just something they're crossing over because of the WB however many year anniversary? Is that what this is? I'm not sure what this is. It's really weird.
It is very weird. I think it is because they did the Scooby-Doo thing too.
Yes,
remember?
exactly. So it's like Bugs Bunny is going to be other characters now as well, or crossovers.
I don't know if I love it or if I hate it.
It's just so bizarre. I mean, it's kind of fun, but weird. I don't know. That's one, years down the road, will most likely carry a heavy price tag because it's so f***ing obscure and weird.
Yeah, it's
now that's
weird.
something they should have limited to like 1,000.
Yes.
Because it's so bizarre that people would have been going crazy over it because not only is it bizarre, but it also has a low piece count.
So this next one is Frodo with the One Ring.
Yeah, so we talked about this figure in our last video. I mentioned it as a leak.
I love his hairy little feet.
Yeah, he's got those
hairy big
Hobbit feet. Yeah, he's got hairy Hobbit feet. They look like yours.
That's hilarious.
They look exactly like your feet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like them so much.
But he's holding the One Ring. He's all disheveled. That's when he's throwing the ring into the pit of like lava.
I don't know why you're telling me that because I've never seen one of those movies.
Well, it's at the end of the movie, and he's trying to get rid of it because that ring only brings people problems.
Yeah,
it's
like
evil.
hairy feet. Who wants that?
I know. I wake up every morning asking that question about Heather.
Then we have these DC Bitty Pops that look to be black light. Yeah, they're black light.
And they're limited.
And
they're limited to 4K.
Limited.
The question is, in the little mystery box, is that going to be the same thing for everyone? Like every box will have the same character? Or is it going to be like a mystery where there's 2 different ones? Because maybe that would mean there's 2,000 of one version of the box and 2,000 of the other. Or it's like Chase.
What if there's 4?
That's what I mean. Something like super... I don't know. Who knows? This whole thing is a disaster.
I'm eager to see this, but I don't really know how I feel about Bitty Pops being a part of the exclusive lineup.
Yeah,
like, it's sort of weird.
Good job. Or have fun with this, Blacklight collectors.
I do think that they are trying to make Bitty Pops a thing, and I think so far they're succeeding. A lot of people seem to like them.
They're doing okay.
And then we have another The Dude, because we got the dude from the Fun on the Run thing.
This is another one where, is it a rights licensing thing, and they're trying to get as much as they can out of it before it ends? Because they're making 2 The Dude pieces for the convention and also one for Fun on the Run.
Yeah.
So two at the same time. I'm going to say something that's going to shock a lot of people. I have never watched that movie.
What?
I have never watched that movie. I don't know anything about Big Lebowski. I've heard good things.
Hold on. We had friends over last night, and you were talking about how I've never seen anything.
You haven't?
But you've never seen The Big Lebowski?
That's the only movie I don't think I've ever seen. And I also haven't seen Princess Bride, because I didn't like Princess Bride.
How do you know? You never seen it?
I saw parts of it, and people are always like, oh my God, you need to watch it. And I watch it, and I'm just like, parts of it, and I'm like, I gotta go home. And I'm home. And Big Lebowski is another one. I tried watching it before, and I just couldn't get into it.
It's a fun movie.
Maybe one day I'll get into it. That's kind of cool. I don't know what it means. He's on a carpet and he's got the shoe. What's that mean? You've seen the movie? Go ahead, hit me
He's
with
having a good time.
it. You don't know. You've never seen the movie. You've never seen the movie. You're just sitting here.
I've seen the movie,
When?
Chris.
Okay, well then when you tell me what that means.
Chris, let me show you.
What? No,
I
You
have
can't
to
look it
show
up.
you.
Why are you going to Google it? Okay, you're cheating. This is crap. This is like if you asked me about Back to the
It's
Future
not,
and I had to go look it up.
Chris. Stop. Yeah, I have no idea what it means.
Of course you don't know what it means. You couldn't even look it up fast enough on Google. She has no idea what that means, so let us know what that whole scenario is in that Funko Pop in the comment section down below because we gotta know.
I don't gotta know. It's a cool pop, though.
I can't believe you. Okay, so far, not so good. The only things that I really want from this drop are going to be the Transformers. It's not even a Funko Pop or anything like that. It's the Soundwave pins from Loungefly. Those are the only things that I actually wanted.
So the things that I'm interested in that I probably won't get is the Freddy as a toucan because I just think that's so ridiculous.
That's a great one.
And I do love the Powerpuff Girls, but I don't have my hopes up on that one because we're not going to SCCC, and even if we were, I don't think I would even, like, attempt that line.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
You know? Yeah. The Frodo's really cool, but I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so I don't care. I did listen to the audiobook, and I got a little bored.
This is probably one of the worst SDCC lineups ever. I guess we'll see what Monday brings.
In our opinion.
Well, I don't need to say that. I'm saying that overall, in past years, SDCC typically is like the top of the line stuff.
Yeah, because there's like a million items and a million different things for everybody.
But those million items, usually they're all pretty great. You have a handful that just aren't that great. This year is horrible. And I don't know why it's so bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So hopefully New York Comic Con is really great. Last New York Comic Con was pretty good. You know what else? We haven't even gotten an update or a release date or any information about the Box of Fun. And we're coming up to the end, baby. This is it.
I think that it's been rumored to drop on the 20th.
Do we actually think there's going to be one, or do we think that the Fun on the Run thing is it?
No, there is, because remember the mascots, the eagle.
Right.
And
But I mean,
the
that could be only for Fun Days.
No, I don't think so.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's a whole other thing. So maybe San Diego Comic-Con exclusives aren't that great, but that Box of Fun is going to blow the lid off. I'm really hoping that's the case because last year they killed it so hard with all of the exclusives they had inside those boxes of fun. So I guess we can only hope for the best. Fun on the Run, on the other hand, has been a complete show disaster, although Funko has handled it very well.
I have
to say that they've done a very good job with handling it. However, the offerings are very poor, and I also think that the event itself could have been so much better and greater, but they didn't really do anything with it, and it's sort of just a bus that pulls up and you buy a box, unfortunately. But we want to know your thoughts and more on all the things that we talked about in this video. Why do you think Funko is so late with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive announcements? It's really weird, right? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. And before you go, make sure you hit the subscribe button or like button, and also check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. And speaking of Patreon, we'd like to take a moment to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon and let them know how awesome they are. So in this video, we'd like to shout out to Justin and Stacey McKenzie, Stephen Owens, Ryan Guerrero, Shroot Farm Pops, Sean Neal, Craig Matthews, Mac the Ball, Celeste Crawford, Josh Swan, Shane Toner, and Nikki Papadop. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you guys so much for staying until the very end of the video. And remember to check out poppingofftoys.com. They have Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, and Funko Mystery Minis. They've got all sorts of cool stuff over there, so check them out at poppingofftoys.com. And if you're in the Nashville area, check out their shop. It's a brick and mortar shop that's full of Funko stuff. But if you can't go to Nashville, poppingofftoys.com is where you should go. They're doing a lot of random Funko Pop drops now that include like grails, and they also are doing a lot of mystery box stuff. So go and check them out. I think you're going to love it. All right, it's that time again. Remember, as always, we hunt together. Yes, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.